This is Eric from Pack Hacker, and today we're taking a look at the Mystery Ranch Quick Attach Zoid bags, which I've been testing for the past 2 weeks. If you find this video helpful, make sure you subscribe so we can continue making content like this to help you travel smarter. Let's dive in. So the main pack material that we're working with on these bags is a 210D Hitra Robic nylon. So this, like a lot of the fabrics that Mystery Ranch chooses to use, is very lightweight, but also very durable and offers pretty good water resistance. So this thing's not going to be completely waterproof. I mean, obviously, like the zipper isn't a AquaGuard or anything like that, but it does a good job at keeping the elements out, especially because this is normally going to be inside your backpack. But very durable, very lightweight. Very happy with these materials. There is obviously, as you can see here from the reflection of our lights, a TPU window on the front. So this makes it so you can see what's inside. So if you have a few of these, I mean, obviously these are different sizes, but if you had, 2 of each or something like that, you know which one you're grabbing, and you can also make sure that, oh, did I pack whatever back inside there? You can see it inside, and just kind of a nice peace of mind. It does smudge up pretty easily, but also very easy to clean just with even like your shirt or a paper towel. So it's kind of, I think, an okay price to pay for being able to see your gear, to act quickly, or for that peace of mind to know that it's inside there. We've got a YKK zipper. We see YKK from Mystery Ranch most of the time. What I dig about their usage of YKK zippers, they always use big models, but I don't know what it is that they do. Maybe it's the lightweight materials, maybe it's the pulls. They're always really, really easy to open and close. And that might seem like something small, but when you deal with zippers as much as we do here at Pack Hacker, sometimes they just get stuck or they're slow. And these are just always really quick. Get to your gear, close it back up, and you're ready to go. These zipper pulls, standard from Mystery Ranch, are just a paracord-like material with a knot on the end. We've also got these on either side here to help you when opening and closing. You could also loop a carabiner or something like that through there. So on the top here, we've got these gatekeeper clips. And if you haven't seen a gatekeeper clip before, you basically go like that, and it pops open, and then you can reattach it, and it's pulling up on that. So I'll show you how to attach that to a bag once we kind of move onto the inside of this, just so I can show you how I use these things. But overall, I like these. I normally don't like gatekeepers because they're hard to manipulate, but the design on these, especially when you're attaching and detaching from a bag, works really well, which I will show you in a little bit. So before we dive inside, I do want to mention something I forgot to mention when I was talking about the exterior components, is we do have a pretty large Mystery Ranch logo on the front there. It doesn't really bother me. I like the contrast it adds, especially with that orange and compared to the TPU that it rests on, but that might not be for everybody. But back to sizing, as you can see, the small here is probably about 2/3 the size of the medium. And they're similar, but it's just such a big difference in the dimensions of this medium one. Like this one is not gonna fit this like horizontally in a lot of day packs. Even if you have a larger day pack, it probably won't fit horizontally, but you are gonna be able to fit it vertically like that. So this one obviously can fit in more places because of its size, but you can fit more gear inside of the medium one, obviously, because it is bigger. So moving on to the inside of this small one here, I've just got some random tech that I've been using lately inside here. Got a charging cable, a universal charging cable, a mouse, and a wall charger. So there was a ton more room in there. I mean, this is basically something that I really like about these pouches, is there is not any internal organization, because I feel like if there was internal organization, they would have had to tailor it to a certain use. But because there isn't internal organization, it can really do a lot of things, whether that be, it looks like a toiletry pouch. You could definitely use this as a toiletry pouch for your toiletries while you're traveling. Or if you want to use it as a tech pouch, or you could even turn it into a makeshift sling using the G-hooks here or these little tabs on the side. You really can do a lot with this thing because it does fit into your bag easily, and it doesn't have that internal organization to dedicate it to one specific use. And I feel the same about the larger one as well. So what I really like about this thing is that you can fit a lot of stuff in here. So I've been using it to organize my packable bags, because we test a lot of packable bags here at Pack Hacker. And if you've ever had packable bags in your larger backpack, they tend to just kind of find nooks and crannies because they're super malleable and go really small, like this one, I believe, from IKEA. Will just fit in a nook and cranny, and then you gotta find it. But because you can kind of fit all of these inside of here, It's like a bag that transports bags. And then once you get to your destination, you can put something else in here while you're using these, and then on the way home, you can put these back inside of here. That might seem like a very strange use for this, but I think that illustrates how well you can use these things for just about anything. I think if you're hiking or camping, or maybe like out hunting or something like that, you may have more uses for this because of its long size there. I was able to fit some fishing stuff inside here. It's not really a good time to go fishing in Michigan because it's winter and everything's frozen, but I was able to fit not a rod and a reel in here, but a bunch of my accessories in here. I tested it to see if it would fit. So I'm gonna move this over to the side real quick, and I've got the Mystery Ranch Coulee 30 here. I'm gonna show you how to attach it and how I think this design works really well. So to attach it, you just pop open these gatekeeper clips by pushing down on them. You loop them through these they almost look like little construction worker vests, I think. Nice and easy to see. So you attach those on there. And then to attach them, like I showed you earlier, you just push that down and it hooks around the little nub and you're attached. So the way that this pack in particular is designed is so you have quick access to this thing when you just open the lid. You can open the lid and you're like, okay, I need to get, if it's a first aid kit or your tech pouch, whatever you put inside here, you can get to it quickly. But also, if you need to get it off quickly, one of my beefs with gatekeepers in the past is when they're attached to something, if it's not easy to get to, you can't open the gatekeeper clip. But because of how Mystery Ranch has designed this, you just take this and you just push down if it's on a hard surface and it pops open. And I've seen that other companies do that before, but this is just so easy. Like you saw how quick that was, and it's off and I can take this with me. So that's especially helpful, you know, if you are using this as like a first aid kit, or if it's your tech pouch and you want to go to the coffee shop or something like that, you can put all your tech in here and then it's attached in your bag, so you can access it while you have it in the bag, or just pop it off and you're ready to go. So very happy with how these gatekeeper clips function on the top here and just all the stuff you can fit inside here. So there you have it, the Mystery Ranch Quick Attack Zoid bags. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next one.